Hi, YouTube. It's your perfume principal. Today is Friday. Thanks for joining me for our Friday wrap up. Today is Friday, February 20th. So, the wrap up is just going to go over the spotlight scent of the week and the spotlight scent of the month and the different combinations that I put together. And this is a wrap up for the week of February 16th through 20th. So, I am your perfume principal. If this is your first time joining my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subby, hey y'all, hey. So let me just tell you a little bit about the channel before we start our review. So this channel is dedicated to you helping me and me helping you find that perfect scent sillage. So now you guys know when we talk about a scent sillage, we are talking about the scent trail that is left behind. So sometimes it precedes you, so it'll that intoxicating smell upon entering a room, or that lingering smell that you leave once you exit the room. So we all desire to be smelled, and we all desire to leave an intoxicating scent trail. But on this channel, we dig a little bit deeper. We're gonna dig to help each other the scent that we leave and the impact that we leave on the lives that we impact. We're going to help each other make those choices better. So on this channel, we dig a little bit deeper to see what we are putting in our hearts, our minds, our soul, and our spirit. What are those things that we are putting in that are undoubtedly impacting what we put out? So again, what are those things that we are putting in to undoubtedly impact what we are putting out? So this week, a huge thing that came about, a huge word or situation that I was faced with this week was just knowing that sometimes people just can't help it. But if we know better, we need to do better. Because at the end of the day, we're fighting flesh and blood, which is what we should not be fighting because it is a spiritual battle. And if we know that, why do we keep putting ourselves to fight the flesh when it's the spirit man that we need to fight? So it happened to me this week, and I allowed the flesh man to take over for maybe two sentences. And then it hit me like, you didn't have to say that because you already knew the response. You already knew the person and how the person behaves. So why did you have expectations for someone and your spirits are not aligned? So I was like, okay, self-reflection moment. So with that being said, guys, we have to continue to grow and we have to continue to build each other up. All right, so if you've been watching my YouTube channel and or my TikTok channel, TikTok, you could join me at YAARDIE Lou, Yardie Lou. And you'll be able to see a little snippets of this and that, and you've come on the YouTube channel, we're gonna delve a little bit deeper. So guys, the spotlight scent for the month of February, we started off the first week, I believe the first week we started off with the spotlight scent of Athena from Maison Alhambra. And as you guys can see, that's about finished. And then guys, excuse me, give me 1 second. I dropped something. All right. And then we continued on because I was like, oh, the Athena is almost finished. So then the spotlight scent of the month from the second week on became Eshal Vanilla by the House of Paris Corner. And as you guys see, this one has a nice scent in it also. All right, so continuing on, the spotlight scent of the week was by Art Al Zafran. And if you guys are not familiar with that house, that is a subsidiary house to the House of Latafa. And if you guys are not familiar with the House of Latafa, it is a Middle Eastern house located in UAE. That's where it started off at. So Jazaab Gold by R.L. Zafran was the spotlight scent of the week. And it has top notes of citrus, rose, and cedar. It has middle notes of oud, blossom, grapefruit, and pink pepper. And it has base notes of amber, woody notes, cedar, and patchouli. So this is the beautiful, don't tell me, oh, here it is. I was like, oh, this is a beautiful bottle. Ardal Zafran Rose Gold or Ardal Zafran Gold, Jazaab Gold. Not, yeah, Jazaab Gold. So guys, so every day basically I wore this one with the Ishal Vanilla because this was a spotlight scent of the week. So started out, guys, using Covered in Roses from the luxury line of Bath and Body Works. That was a staple this week. And a few of the days I added the Mimic 108. And I believe this one is Candy Rock Sugar from Kayali. This is a mimic of Candy Rock Sugar. So I used that one. Those were my staples for my lotion for the week. For my body oils, I did use several body oils this week. We used the Yara body oil in the original, the OG Yara. And then I continued on, not the same day, but I also used the Yara Candy body oil this week. So then the body splash of the week, we stay pretty safe with Rose by Bath and Body Works. So I believe I use this body splash every day this week. And now I'm just going to go over an additional body oil that I use to enhance the note of lavender and some vanilla. And this is from the House of Dapper. Dapper is a great house. They make great smell-alike products and so forth. They make their own. Dapper, I use the Dapper's version of Burberry Goddess. All right, so those were all the oils and the lotions and stuff that I used for this week. Now, some of the layering combinations, like I said, let's start off with today. Today's layering combination, of course, I use the Jazaab Gold. I use the Ishal Vanilla. And then I also use Ajwad by the House of Latafa. This is a smell-alike of Mancera's Roses Vanille. Y'all, it's great. This, when I first purchased this, maybe it was a year and a half ago. I purchased this one with Latafa's Ana Abayed Rouge. They came in and first spray, before pre-maceration, pre-maturation, I love the way they smell. So they smell great. So that's what I used today. Lasted all day, and I've been up and dressed since before 7 o'clock, and now it is 6 o'clock, and I'm still smelling strong. For another day, I use, of course, the Jazaab Gold with the Ishal Vanilla. And this is the day that I use a Yara Candy oil, and I added the Yara Candy to that combination to give it a little extra sweetness, to add the black currant note, just to zhuzh it up a little bit. And then on another occasion, I think this was Tuesday, I did the same thing with the Jazaab Gold and the Ishal Vanilla, and I used the Yara OG oil. So then, of course, I topped it off with the Yara OG perfume. So that was delicious. And then, guys, on another day, I used the Jazaab Gold, the, what do you call it, Athena, the Ishal Vanilla, and then I topped it off with Yara Elixir. And for those of you who are like, oh, you already said that one. Nope, the bottles are two totally different colors at a closer look. Gold, silver, rose goldish. So I used that one with the Yara Elixir. So those were just some of the mix-up and mashups that I used this week, guys, to highlight Jazaab Gold. So if you have not joined my channel, guys, this is a great time to join my channel. Leave a comment, hype me up, put on the notification bell so that you could get my videos. Videos are posted every Sunday at 3:15. Videos are posted every Friday, depending on my work schedule for the wrap up. And then certain videos are posted because of the themes that I have several days throughout the month. And we're going to start our maceration updates, will be the last Wednesday of each month for now. That's what I'm thinking. I have not done that yet. So guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Stay safe, get some rest, but more importantly, remember, your purpose is bigger than you will ever know. Ciao, one love.